Right, I'm here with the legend, Stricto. He's in the building, man, looking very Stricto-ish. But let's get down to business, man. The Goodison curse, the Goodison juju has been ended, courtesy of a great strike by your man, Trossard. I know you're a big fan of his. He got the goal in the 69th minute. But I'm thinking that was one of our best performances of the season, if not the best of the season. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. Mainly because I thought today we were able to flex our squad depth.
Okay.
You know, you think of Trossard himself, who scored because Martinelli got injured. In recent years, when you have our key men coming off, there isn't really a replaceable quality to come on. Yeah. And Martinelli scored, but was disallowed. Trossard come on and scored. So I think today was more about squad depth for me. Like, you know, even for example, Jesus coming on, Eddie starting, things like that. You look at the bench and you think, all right, if it's not happening, you can always look at the bench. There's more quality on the bench. Yeah. So I think that was what it was about for me today. You know, it was a tough game. Like, bro, it's hard playing against 9 men. Yeah. Like defend like 9 men defending their box all the time. Like it was difficult. You know, and you needed a bit of that quality and invention to break them up, and that's what got us the goal today.
And talking of squad depth, I see you repping for your man Ramsdale. But there was a noticeable change in the goalkeeping position today. David Raya started his first game of the season. I thought, okay, he didn't have many saves to make, if any. But I think he looked very accomplished, very confident. What did you think of his performance?
I thought he was excellent. And I actually can understand why he started Raya today. And if you think back to last season's game, Ramsdale struggled commanding his box last season. And that's how Everton were confident enough to get the goal they did last season. Raya was, you know, Raya, if you look at his stats, he is a goalkeeper who likes to command his box. And I don't think Arteta was going to take the chance today, because if you look at managers like Sean Dyche, they rinse and repeat. Do you understand? So if you saw that was our weakness last season, he's going to go again, try the same thing. Tarkowski and all them guys to target Ramsdale. So I understand it. And today you could see what he was like in the air. You know, bar the time when he dropped him, of course, that he was fouled. And obviously he's very confident at his feet. Not once did I see the defenders actually have a second thought passing the ball back. So there was that connection between him and the back line. So you love to see that. And again, I'm talking about flexing our squad depth. Your number one can go and someone else can come in, and there isn't much of a change. You know what I'm saying? There isn't much drop in quality. In fact, if anything, I think Raya is a quality, even in his stature, for example. If you look at the two players' stature, he's a more stockier goalkeeper. He can physically get himself about. But I still
you talk about
I
still repping for your boy Ramsdale. Yeah. But talking to the back line, I was saying that I thought that back line looked solid today. Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes back together, reunited at the start of the season for some reason. I don't want to go into it now. Gabriel Magalhaes wasn't playing. He's back in the team now. He's looking good. But that central partnership, man, looks solid, and that goes at the very heart to why I think we're such a good team, right?
Yeah, defensively, away from home, we are so structured away from home. And I think that centre-back pairing is key to it. You know, like, so if you see Everton striker today, is it Beto? Yeah. Big guy, likes to throw his weight around.
He got subbed off.
He got subbed off, but because he won't get no change out of the two. They're matching him for everything, pace, power, you know, aerially. So it's good to see we've got those machines. Gabriel, like, I love that guy. Big fucking Gabby. Gabbies.
No, he's one of my favourite players. And Saliba, I thought he was outstanding again today.
Like those two. Like I didn't understand why in the start of the season why Gabriel weren't really I was getting game time. Just didn't make sense. But now he's back in. You can see there's a stability that we have there, which is a stability we had from last season. I'm always at the thing, if something's not broke, why fix it, bro? Like he was solid, and him and Saliba have that connection, and you're gonna now put someone else there or try something that you didn't try in pre-season in the season. I never understood that. So I think.
So let's go a bit further up the pitch then. Odegaard, I thought was outstanding today. Declan Rice, I thought he was good today. Saka, I thought he was good today.
Vieira. Let's talk about
today. Vieira. Yeah, let's do that, man. Fabio Vieira.
I think Vieira, he's a player who has a lot to prove. You know, because previously, anytime he had the chance, he he seemed like a little boy, like just a little walking out like a kid. But I think he's starting to grow into that manliness that we need playing for the
Yeah, it's taken him a while to acclimate, but now he's looking like the real deal, and I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, you gotta give him his dues. You know, I was one of his critics last season. I want to put my hand up, and I can also put my hand up and say, bro, well done. You're doing well. Keep it up. You know, and games like this will increase his confidence. You know, but again, there's that competition. To me, Havertz shouldn't be getting game time like he should be. Like we lose. Like, okay, for example, we're not scoring as much goals this season as we were last season. And I don't want to point the finger at just one person, but I think one person can disturb the fluidity. And Havertz is the only other different factor in that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't offer us that fluidity, that energy that we had last season. You know, and like today he didn't start today. You can see everyone's clicking. He will come good. I believe it will come good. I believe it will come good. But at times I think he needs to sit on the bench and watch how we do it, and then think, all right, let me come on. And
one man who I want to shout out today, because a lot of people said he's not been performing at the levels that we expect him to. Saka, star boy. I thought he had a good game today. What do you think?
Bro, the guy's tired. Bro,
I don't think he played well today.
He played well, but I'm saying like over the start of the season hasn't gone great by his usual standards. He's tired, bro. He's tired. I talk about the squad depth, and I think we've got. I think his area is the only area where perhaps if he does come off, there isn't a like for like change. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of a drop off. Like this guy he's been at Arsenal pro 6 seasons, and he hasn't had a day off. In England,
that's a great point.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I've always said like it's not dropping Saka because Saka's playing shit. It's okay dropping Saka to rejuvenate him. Do you know what I'm saying? Not all the time play Saka. I think sometimes like that is the one key area. I think we do perhaps need to go and bring someone in that can allow him to rest.
And just quickly, man of the match for you today?
Man of the match. I'll give it to Vieira. I think.
A few people have said that.
Yeah, I'll give it to Vieira. I think he's had a difficult start to his career at Arsenal. So for him to, this difficult ground to come to, very, very difficult. Forget the curse that we've had, but it just the way Sean Dyche sets up his team. And you look at someone like Vieira, you think, how's he gonna get around the physicality? But sometimes if you're sharp up here, don't matter how strong the man is here, you're always going to win. So I think he had one of those performances where this might be the resurgent. This is the level we need now. This no more below this. Do you understand? No more below this. So I'll give him the man of the match. I'll give him 100%. Give him the man.
And I just want to end on asking you about. We got a big week. So the first of that 3 games in a week was Everton today. We've come through that test, but we've got another test on Wednesday against PSV, and of course this time next week the North London derby. I just want to ask you: would you make any material changes to the teams for those games?
Ramsdale one is difficult because Tottenham ain't really the Everton. They ain't gonna really be bombing balls in the box like that. They more obviously they have a different style.
You know what? I guess a fairer question is to say there are some peripheral figures at the moment, namely Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson, people like that. Would you like to see them guys get games, and which game would you play them in, the PSV or the Tottenham game? Or would you keep things the same?
PSV game is an important game for us. I don't think that the North London derby is greater than that game. Because me personally, I think the Champions League is a competition we should try and aim to go far in, to just improve the confidence of the club. Do you know what I mean? We've been out of it for 6 seasons. It's not.
So are you saying you want to see a strong full 11 for that game?
100%. Because one thing you don't want to do is getting bantered. Like 6 years out of the Champions League, you come in and you flop at the first hurdle. We got to take that competition very, very serious. So for me, it's all about having your strongest squad in that competition. And bro, Inter Milan went far last season with a squad that some will look and think, you know what, that squad when it was supposed to come out the group stages, so we've got a stronger squad, younger squad. I think we should take that serious and let the North London derby take care of itself.
Okay, that's an interesting thought there. And just finally, can we go 3 for 3? We're 1 into that 3. We got the win today. A lot of people said we'd struggle today, but to me, I thought we won and won comfortably. I actually think 1-0 flattered Everton a bit. But we've got 2 stern tests coming up: PSV at home and Tottenham at home. Can we beat those two sides and go 3-for-3?
I mean, the Arsenal fan in me is saying yes, but our home record for some reason is very, very shaky. The way we played at home this season is very, very shaky. Of course, I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not saying yes with chest. Do you understand? Do you understand? Like I think for some reason, like you see at home, so away, we have that structure where we don't concede goals away. At home, 10 seconds in, goal. Like it's very, very, very shaky at home. So yeah, the Arsenal fan in me is saying yes, but my brain's like, I don't know. That's the honest truth. I don't know. I would like us to beat PSV and then hammer Spurs. But Spurs as well, you saw with their resilience yesterday. They done, it was at 12th minute or whatever, they came back. So yeah, it's a different, and also one thing people are forgetting is a different Spurs team now. We haven't really faced the Spurs team at the Emirates, where a Kaneless side. So now they're not so predictable. Like they've always had the penalties. Kane's pen. It's a whole different ball game. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's wait and see. I'm not really throwing my hat in there yet, but
shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.